It's a hot topic and everyone's talking about it, and that is artificial intelligence or AI and how it's changing the way we work. And today I'm talking specifically with regards to marketing and content creation and copywriting. And just this week, there's been a massive strike of 11,000 screenwriters in Hollywood who walked off the job because they are fearful, or they're afraid of what AI is going to do to their industry, with a lot of, services or producers outsourcing their content writing to AI and cutting costs and therefore getting rid of freelancers and so on. And there's a similar fear out there about, that it's going to do a similar thing to content writers and copywriters. And so the topic of today is how AI can accelerate and improve your marketing and how it can't. And so I highlight the pros and cons in my blog of what AI can do and can't do. And in my Inspired Business Collective, which is our online mastermind for people growing businesses, you're welcome to check it out. We have been discussing this topic for the last month because it's such a hot topic, and Google Bard was released very recently and we've all jumped on and had a play with it. And so far, it shows a lot of promise. Most of us have been practicing with ChatGPT since it was released last November, and now we've got the opportunity to play with Google Bard, and it seems to be really, really good, especially since it doesn't seem to be limited by content up to 2021, which ChatGPT is. But anyway, how can AI help you? It's such a clever tool. It's a language learning model, LLM as they call it, which in the tech world, they've been using it for generative AI. So generative artificial intelligence, which means it can generate pieces of content of work by curating stuff across the web and the internet. And so it can't create original thought, it can't come up with original concepts, but it can curate from a huge data set of information around the world. And it can process that information super quickly and put it into a condensed, tight, compact article or post, whatever you want it to do. So for example, for this blog today, I said, please write me an 800-word blog post about how Google Bard can improve your marketing, and it did a great job. The trick, as I explain in my blog, is that in this new world of oversaturated content, because it's so easy to produce content these days, everyone's going to be producing lots more content, and we're already in an age of digital oversaturation. And so this is only going to further exacerbate that problem, I suppose. And so what people are craving, what your audience is craving, is specific. They want to hear your voice, your critical thought, and your opinion. Generic information is no longer enough because there's so much of it out there. And with tools like Chatbot and Google Bard, we can find generic information at the snap of our fingers. So it's not about generic information that people want anymore. It's about your voice, your thoughts, your critical thought, and your opinion on things. And so even it's also really, really critical as a marketer or someone who's marketing your business to know what is your unique brand voice. How do you, because that's something that these chatbots, they can refine over time and they can get better at picking up your brand voice, but you need to know specifically what it is so that people can recognize your voice over generic stuff. So anyway, have a read through my article, see what you think about the pros and cons of AI when it comes to content marketing. In my mind, the most powerful benefit it has is that it can get you away from the blank page syndrome. It's easier to start with something and edit it and mold it, as you know, than it is to start from scratch with a blank page. That is the massive benefit I can see it having, and I'm already using it for that. So if you're someone who needs to write, 6 blogs so that you can improve the SEO on your website, you have no excuse now. Literally ask it to generate topics for you, then ask it to create content for you, and then go in and infuse your brand voice throughout it. And that literally will cut down your content creation process from hours and hours to under an hour. So now it is so easy to produce quality content. Your task is going to be the infusing of your own brand voice into it, putting your critical thought, your opinions, so that your audience know you're human and you have original thought and creativity and ideas that are really, really valuable to them. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.